is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Play action on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Gossett. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season, or the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Cole.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Searching forward on the sneak.
Third and one, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Joyner. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Finds his tight end. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Smith dropping to pass. Floats it out in space. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous.
Breaks into the open. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. It's complete on the right side. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Badgers have this offense rolling. The give to the tailback.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on second down. A little release to the back. Finds a crease at the 20. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Right down the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
It's complete. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Now the pitch. Nice move to keep running. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. As much a part of Wisconsin as cheese and brats feed that running back for first downs.
It's crazy, Reese. They don't find the most highly recruited guys, but they find tailbacks who are dudes. And Ron Dane to Jonathan Taylor to whoever it is, they always find a bell cow running back at the University of Wisconsin.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Now the toss. Makes it past the marker. Perfectly on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well.
The 25 will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Smith wants to throw. Looking left. He caught it, and he will score. Caught behind the line. It's Cole. Still on his feet at the 45. Across the 50-yard line on a huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
This option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. I mean, just so many things they can do off of it, and you just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them on the ground and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting the damage on that play with a nice tackle.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at him. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. With the catch, it's Joyner. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the... Smith dropping to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive.
Makes the grab deep. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gets it past the marker. Wide open space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Badger! Get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He'll do it himself. Nice move there. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And the Badgers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Got him downfield. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
That's a good-looking throw, and I know when we talk Wisconsin offense, we're always talking about running backs, but they've seen their fair share of QBs too. Darren Bevel back in my day, Scott Tolzien had some success, and then, of course, Russell Wilson also. This guy right now in this game, he needs to get himself into a rhythm, and if he gets there, he's dangerous.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick completion to the right. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. The Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown! They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Blair. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We've talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Well, just a really nice job there on that 3rd down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up 4th down.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Running behind that left side. Running to Green. There he goes. Busts through behind his pad. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the draw. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Smith wants to throw. Got his man downfield. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the 1st down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that 1st down. Nice job, great nose for the 1st down.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The give to the back. Touchdown, Badgers! And the pummeling has started. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Flips it out in the flat. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cole. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cole. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. The inside handoff. It's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end and coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Lets it fly. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Unloads it left. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
It would take a miracle to get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this 4th down conversion. Going for 6. And that one is picked up in the end zone. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Give to the running back. Trying to take it back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it.